In this episode, I'm going to talk about how to get the bugs off your tomatoes and plant nutrients. You ask questions, and I answer them. Hi guys, welcome to episode number 9 of the #KidsAskNicolas show. Now remember, this show is about you. So ask me some questions and I'll answer them. Let's just start. Here's a fun tip. Last year we had bugs eating our tomatoes and we didn't like it. So this year we mixed in some other plants that we didn't really care about with our tomatoes. And the funny thing is that the bugs go onto these plants that we don't like as much and they leave our tomatoes alone.
Cooper asks, what are the main nutrients in the plants that we eat?
Cooper, that was a great question. It was really hard. I had to do a lot of research. From what I figured out, I'm going to name a few of the natural resources that plants need. They need nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, calcium, iron, manganese, and sulfur. Those are only some of them to grow. Now I'm going to talk about the big three, or NPK as some people call it. The N in NPK is for nitrogen. Nitrogen is a colorless, odorless gas that when combined with carbon and oxygen, it makes life possible. Nitrogen is 78% of the air you breathe. The human body and plants are also made of nitrogen. Some nitrogen, not all of it. Humans use nitrogen to keep food fresh and cold. A fun fact that one of Saturn's moons, Titan, its atmosphere is made completely out of nitrogen. The P in NPK stands for phosphorus. Phosphorus is a poisonous combustible element that when it's released to air, it glows. A fun fact, did you know that fireworks and matches were made of phosphorus? It was discovered in 1960 and it got its name from the Greek word phosphoros, which means evening star. K is for potassium. Potassium is the essential element for plants to grow. It is what makes the plant, the color, the shape, the size, the texture, the taste, everything like that is how it makes the plant. Potassium also helps regulate how much water the plant takes in from its roots. So let's go talk about the fertilizer I use here in my garden and the fertilizer in the tower gardens. In our garden, we use the rabbit manure as the best fertilizer. Manure is basically poop. The rabbit manure is the best out of all farm animals' manure because it helps retain soil, it helps the soil structure get stronger, it retains water, and it also has the most micronutrients. You can also apply rabbit manure directly on plants without the plants burning up. Most manures you have to compost them first. My tower garden has been doing great over the past few weeks. Let's see what I'm growing. I'm growing some tomatillos, some lettuce up here, some strawberries in the back, and if you look through, some basil. All these things are some of my favorites. Here's how the tower garden works. You fill the base with water, but the water isn't enough. It doesn't contain any nutrients, so we need to put some of the nutrients in. Here we go. We have some nitrogen and a few other elements in this bottle, and we fill up 1 cup of it and we pour that in. And this is how the tower garden gets some of the nutrients. There's also another bottle like this with phosphorus and potassium. The tower garden is super easy and fun to fill, and it's super fun to try and balance out the water and the pH once you're done with that. But after that, you're pretty much done. Have fun. With that, thank you for watching episode number 9 of the #KidsAskNicolas show. Keep asking me questions, I'll keep on answering them. And with a little bit of me and a little bit of you, we're going to get all kids healthier. Uh-oh. Is it going? In our garden, we are using the rabbit manure as the best fertilizer. Hang on. In our garden, we're using the rabbit manure as... In our garden, we use the rabbit manure as the best fertilizer. It contains... Wait. The best nutrients are the rabbit manure. There you go. The rabbit manure is the best fertilizer. Manure is basically poop. Rabbit manure has the most micronutrients out of all of the farm animal manure. The rabbit manure you can put directly on plants without them burning. Wait, so